Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Yes, yes.
I think it is.
We're back. We're back. Ultra Heelz Podcast, Friday night, Bravery Studios. I'm Darth Messiah. Dark Side Savior, always on his worst behavior. I don't get hard, I stay hard. Mr. DM, catch me in your mama's DMs. And our friend that's been away for a couple weeks, introduce yourself.
You know me, it's Alex the motherfucking Hill, you know, the leader of the Dark Order, aka the Fuck the Arrival group. And that man over there on the other side of me, because we switched sides again, like always.
Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by live from the Bravery Studios, the luxurious studios of Bravery. It's your homeboy X. Man, damn. It's not a sham. It's not a scam. It's the real X-Man. Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fam.
Yep.
Mr. Off the Ladder with a weak body. Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with a bloody knuckle.
Keep going.
Mr. $5 Phillip. Mr. Meal for two, but it's really for one.
Say what?
SmackDown, watching SmackDown. Can I use your WWE information?
Oh, yeah.
I just signed mine back up.
It's not $9.99 anymore. It's like $10.41. Mr. Razor Cabron, Mr. Pipe Wrench, leave your wife drenched.
Oh my.
Mr. Show Me the Facts, man, damn. And welcome to the Ultra Heel Wrestling Podcast, man.
Yeah. What's up, George F in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to change hats.
Hey,
There we go.
that's the man. That's the man I know right there.
There we go. I was doing some things earlier.
My boy is dripping with swag.
Was it for Vince McMahon earlier?
It had to do with Black Air Force activities, you know.
Oh shit.
You know, you gotta get the black Scully with the Black Air Forces, you know.
Just in case you want to rob somebody, New York style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's almost every style now.
You know what's funny? I was in the closet in the guest room the other day because that's where I keep all my shoes. I just realized I don't have a pair of Timbs, a pair of 6-inch Timbs. I'm slacking.
I don't.
Wait, hold on.
You are slacking.
Hold on.
I have to live up to the meme. I gotta get some 6-inch Timbs.
You got a guest room for your sneakers.
Well, the guest bedroom, I just put them in the closet in there.
Oh, okay, in the closet.
Yeah,
You got bread
I
when
put
you
the
say
shoe
shit like
I put the
that.
shoe boxes in the closet in the guest bedroom.
Oh, he got space to spare.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got space.
It's just me and my mother. We live in a 4-bedroom house.
So outlandish.
And we will start right there. So outlandish.
Oh, yeah.
Hurrah! We got George S in the chat saying I might powerbomb somebody. I got me hyped. Oh shit! Dark Messiah.
word.
They don't make them fly. I like that.
Oh yeah, that
No
rhymes. That rhymes.
No fire.
Oh, and
All right.
the new Alexa Bliss T-shirt is a gift from my girlfriend for our anniversary, which is today.
Since we're gonna go there, I have this beautiful shirt from a gift from my girlfriend, Mr. Rated R Superstar. And shout out to
You think
Miss
you know me?
Ex Madame.
Yeah, my girlfriend does have a cool name because if she was someone in the Star Wars universe, she'd be Padme, and she'd be dead.
Oh.
So yeah, she doesn't get a cool name like Ex Madame.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch NWA this week?
I did. I loved NWA this week.
Watch. I didn't get into watch. I watched the highlights.
Yo,
All right.
yo, you talk. When we get to the Nick Aldis and Marty Scurll, I'm all in there. You talk. Go ahead.
First of all, NWA Power was phenomenal this week. It was nonstop action, nonstop promos. God damn it was outlandish.
Outlandish.
Outlandish. I just love saying that shit. Fucking great week, yo. There was a promo. That's why I keep yelling outlandish. There was a promo set with Ricky Starks.
Yup.
And
Mr. Stroke Daddy.
Mr.
Stroke Daddy.
Mr. Stroke Daddy, Ricky Starks. And Mr. Outlandish, Zicky Dice.
Yeah.
Yo, homeboy said, Ricky Starks is poor. I'm showing his own $6,000 sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
I got this $4,500 feather earring. I got a fanny pack. Please tell me how much it is. $10,000, $2,000, $5,000. No, $16,000. So outlandish.
You know, it's a little Ric Flair swag, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Hey, it sold me 100%. I saw greatness in that guy's promos a whole bunch of episodes before, and he shined really well this week. So far, he didn't win that the TV championship title. Ricky Starks actually won it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ricky Starks. Since we're on Ricky Starks right now, just want to give a little wiki off of the Stroke Daddy himself, Ricky Starks. Let's get a chance. You're gonna have to go on his YouTube channel, Mr. Suede, and check out his videos there, his promo videos, his vignettes, if you will.
Yes.
Before he got picked up by NWA. You definitely got to see the video Stroke Daddy.
Yeah. Then there was the promo with was it question mark Aaron Rex and James Storm and Eli Drake. And my man James Storm, he did himself a little Hangman Page. He had himself a beer. He had himself a little beer. And then during the promo, Eli Drake is like, "Hold on, pass me that. I need me a drink." And he took a sip from the beer.
NWA is trying to get better and better.
Yes, it is.
Every day.
Yes, it is.
And everything that Aaron Stevens does is fucking gold.
I said Aaron Rex. That was his Impact name.
With the extra long belt that he had on, was just hilarious.
Oh yeah, he was stroking the belt like the Stroke Daddy.
Yeah. First of all, you don't want to fuck with Mr. Question Mark.
Yo, Question Mark is over like crazy.
He is so over.
And it's funny that they're playing off the whole the Miz and Mizdow thing, but it's like now it's backwards because Aaron Stevens is the one that gets booed, so it's hilarious.
It's really good. I'm glad that they're doing what they're doing with that right there.
He's the only third degree national champion ever.
Third degree.
Third degree.
Karate. The third degree national heavyweight. Shout out to Eli Drake and James Storm for winning the NWA Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, they beat the Rock and Roll.
Those title belts look so good.
It looks like a title belt.
It does.
Not a toy.
So towards the end of the episode is where it got extremely interesting.
Oh, wait. Before we jump ahead, while we were talking about the titles, the only title I don't like in NWA is the National Championship. Because I get that they put like the continent on it, but then the belt itself is just too big to go with the plate. But continue.
Yeah, it looks like just like strapped a piece of leather and I was like, all right, that'll fit.
Yeah. All the other belts are they're beautiful. Not classic and beautiful. Obviously they're classic because they haven't been changed in 60 years, I think, or whatever. But just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
All right, so where we are here. Then Nick Aldis and Marty Scurll promo.
The CEO of Villain Enterprises and the National Treasure. So Marty Scurll wants a shot at the NWA Championship. Nick Aldis told him, "You've gotten it before. You don't really deserve another one. For me to give you another shot, you have to give something up.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, the wager will be, if you lose, you have to pay back all the ticket sales for everybody coming to see nothing happening."
Not only that, if Nick Aldis wins,
Yeah.
he actually takes his purse for the match.
Yes. If Marty Scurll wins, he gets Nick Aldis' paycheck. But if he loses, he has to pay back all the ticket sales to the customers for coming to see nothing.
So there's high stakes involved here in this match.
Yes.
This is a real pay-per-view push, a real promo, if you will. Straight worth it to watch the pay-per-view, which they called is going to be the Crockett Cup for April of this year.
Yes.
Which the location has not been set yet. And they said, trust me, it will be in a great big venue. And it'll be outlandish.
Outlandish.
All right, sorry. All right, I'm done.
No.
It's amazing. NWA. If you're not watching NWA Power,
go watch it. Oh, it was the segment was called "The Dealer versus the Villain."
Ah, yes.
But yeah, absolutely. If you're not watching NWA Power, go watch it. It's corny, but it's funny.
And Nick Aldis is just
makes it good.
He is perfect for this product. The best person to hold the title right now and to carry the brand on his back. Nick Aldis is doing a good job.
Somehow, some way there was like an interpromotional thing going, I want to see Nick Aldis versus Chris Jericho. Because they are champions. They are absolute champions in every description of it. They're the best thing on the show. They make everybody look better.
It's funny that you mentioned this. He actually got interviewed by Chris Van Fleet this week.
Yeah.
And they mentioned also Triple H versus Nick Aldis.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be either. Because we all know how it would turn out.
Gold shovel.
Nah. They ain't gonna do it like that. Like, he's gonna have to win, Nick Aldis. So yeah, it makes the stakes so much high.
Yeah.
Marty Scurll is gonna have to. It's gonna have to pretty much take that 10 pounds of gold off of Nick Aldis' shoulder.
Which almost makes me think he's gonna win.
It's like, all right, they already do like free do free shows, but
yeah,
not on a big pay-per-view. So either they giving everybody a free show automatically because they already know, and Marty Scurll's gonna lose, or Nick Aldis is gonna lose that title.
Yeah,
we'll see.
That's what makes me think Nick Aldis might actually lose his title.
And I wouldn't be mad at that, to be honest.
True, because this is a good story.
Like at both of their points in their career right now, Nick Aldis and Marty Scurll kind of have like they were kind of up and kind of down, like overrated, underrated kind of guys.
Yeah.
But right now in their career, they're pretty much matched up perfectly.
And the other thing Nick Aldis was pointing out is that Marty Scurll has never won a world championship in any promotion.
That is exactly true.
I think he's only been a tag champion, if I'm correct. I don't think he's even had a mid-card title.
He's only been a tag champion. That's all he ever been.
There you go. He was sixth man in ROH, right? With the Bucks.
Yep.
There you go.
That was it. He was only sixth man, and that was it. He held no other belts. So it'll be great to watch. I just wanted it to happen already now.
So since we got NWA out of the way, you guys want to go head into Royal Rumble?
Let's touch on Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide really quick. Finn Balor killed Doja Cat, from who we named Doja Cat last week. Who else? Jordan Devlin took the Cruiserweight Championship. That was a shocker. I didn't see that coming.
You did?
No, that wasn't a shocker. The shocker was they finally changed the color of the belt.
Yes, thank God. Thank God.
It's funny because I dead said like the week before they did it, or the same week, I was like, they need to change that belt to like black or something.
I think you messaged me that morning. It was like they need to change the belt.
Yeah. And they
I
actually
would say
did.
shoot, dog. We were talking about that when we first seen it. Remember, we was like, "Yeah, that shit purple." We was like, "It look better black, or it look better as another color."
Yeah.
As soon as I seen them give him back to, and it was black, I was like, "Oh man, I think they listening now."
Yeah.
It took them forever.
We had the return of DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa beat up. They defeated Mustache Mountain. Tony Storm.
That was a good ass match.
Yeah, it was. Rhea Ripley defeated Tony Storm. That was. I wasn't going to say it's bland, but not much really happened.
Oh, a lot happened. Cherry Storm had all the cake for all the party.
Yes.
Someone say cake?
And
Yeah.
Imperium.
She had cake.
Imperium got the push of the night. They defeated Undisputed Era, but they also won a 3-on-4 match because Alexander Wolf got a concussion very early in the match and was removed.
Yeah.
The string of
when they
concussions
would
throughout
do
the
their little
weekend.
tag team move, and Bobby Fish went to go kick him. He kicked him like right under the chin and knocked him almost completely out right then and there.
Yeah. That started the string of concussions over the weekend. I believe there was 3 total.
God damn.
So if we jump over to Royal Rumble, pre-show it was Humberto Carrillo versus it was Sheamus defeating Shorty G. Then the opening match was Humberto and Andrade, and to me this was the most boring match Andrade's had in a very long time.
Yeah.
I was very unimpressed with this match. Because
everything can be a Berto. Everything can be a Berto and fucking Rey Mysterio all the time. They want to try another Mexican wrestler. Apparently, Vince liked him. So
yeah, and then
it was really sloppy. So
yeah, then we had the match that last week when we were talking about it. I knew it was going to be a train wreck. Roman Reigns defeated King Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match, where they literally just walked around the arena for 20 minutes, and then he speared him on top of the dugout. That's all that happened.
I think the only thing that was a feel-good moment here was like they were actually in a baseball field and they used the dugout so that way they could like have a different scene of spots. Yeah. So I mean, it was nice to see that dugout there.
And Roman changed his pants before the Royal Rumble match because he was covered with dirt after the match. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
Because once he got up, I noticed he was covered with like the brown dirt from the baseball field. Yeah. So I was like, I want to see if he cleans his pants or if he actually changes his pants. He changed them because there was like no sign of dirt.
Smart guy. Roman was sliding everywhere.
Then the Women's Royal Rumble. I cared zero about this match except for Bianca Belair kicking all the ass. Because Go ahead.
That was a match where it was time to go get your snacks, and obviously they were going to give Charlotte that win. But
did you hear the side story that came out today as to why Charlotte won? No. They said Charlotte was owed a favor.
Oh, okay.
Even though she's the 10-time women's champion, she gets all the pushes, yada 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 yada. They said because last year she spent most of the year trying to put other people over. She had the worst win-loss record of any of the major women on the roster. When you include house shows, her record for the year was like 15 and like 40.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So they owed her a big spot again by winning the Royal Rumble.
Oh, poor Shayna Baszler.
And we're going to jump ahead just a little bit. So, obviously, the winner of the Royal Rumble match gets a title match at WrestleMania. She was supposed to announce who she's going to face at WrestleMania on Monday night, but she did not. They're leaving it open. And the rumor is she wants to challenge Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
I'm okay with that.
But do you see her winning?
I'm tired of seeing her and Becky Lynch. Like they've been doing it off and on for a while. I don't want to see something different at this point. I want to see somebody she face different.
It kind of makes sense. There's nobody as good as she is on the main roster, and with the hype that Rhea Ripley has, it just makes sense. and either Rhea Ripley or Shayna Baszler, somebody new. It needs to be somebody new.
Yeah, because supposedly it's supposed to be Becky versus either Shayna or Ronda. It's all depending on if Ronda actually comes back or not. If not, Shayna Baszler's plan B. And then it's supposed to be Bayley versus Sasha Banks. I'm not sure if Sasha's going babyface or super heel. That part we haven't figured out yet.
I don't know. We'll figure out by the time WrestleMania happens.
Yeah. Next match. This match was even worse. Bayley versus Lacey Evans.
Are you guys tired of Bayley yet, as I am?
I told you I'm on the train. I told you I'm on the train.
I ain't tired of Bayley because I hardly watch any of her matches, so I can't be tired of somebody I don't look at.
Well, he's got a point there.
I kind of ignore her matches just like you do, but you got to give credit when credit is due. And when it comes to Lacey Evans,
the only thing I watch her do is come out. That's it. The only thing I watch about Bayley is her come out for her entrance. And then I'm like, oh, that's great. And I turn it. I'll look at that on YouTube in a minute or Instagram and find out who won that match.
I also hated this match, The Fiend and Daniel Bryan in the strap match. I thought that was stupid.
It was all right. I like the fact that they were working each other with the lasso or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Look, I kind of like the simple fact that we ain't had that goddamn special effect red light this time.
Oh yeah, yes.
God.
That was the one plus.
Realize.
That was the plus. The red light. There was no red light. It was all over Twitter. They were talking about, thank God they didn't use the red light tonight.
They're finally learning. I didn't even realize it.
Now,
I realized immediately, I was like, they're going to turn the lights red. We're going to see a whole red match. And all of a sudden the bell rung. And I was like, oh, they still fight. Oh, let me sit up. Now I can finally see what the hell is happening. Now,
did they really just choose not to use the red light? Or was it because of the setting? They were in an outdoor stadium. And even though they have the ring of lights around the ring, it still would be like a different kind of feeling with the red light because you have such a bigger space to fill instead of a basketball arena.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. The reason why they use the red light is because Daniel Bryan, it fucks with his vision of him really wrestling in it. So they decided not to do it for that belt.
Thank you, Daniel Bryan. To me, that was the only plus of the match, not using the red light. Other than that, I didn't care about this match.
The Raw Women's Championship match, Becky Lynch defeating Asuka.
I didn't care about this either. This was a really, really bad pay-per-view to me.
It was pretty stale.
Still not worse than Backlash.
Nothing was bad as... Wait, it was... nothing's worse than Backlash. Nothing's worse than Backlash.
Backlash. Still more entertaining.
Because honestly, other than the Men's Royal Rumble, and like I said, Bianca Belair kicking ass, nothing happened here. Literally nothing happened on this show. So let's jump to the main event. We kicked in as we know, the WWE champion Brock Lesnar declared himself number one. And this man eliminated 14 people. The new record.
I thought it was 15.
Was it 15?
It was 14.
I thought it was.
What? It was 14 or 15, whatever the number is. He has the new record for most eliminations.
Drew McIntyre came in as number 14.
No, he came in number 16.
He was 16.
He came in number 16 because Drew McIntyre goes down WWE history as the first Scottish and British first ever Royal Rumble winner and the first ever number 16 pick to come in and win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. But back to Brock Lesnar. He eliminated the first 7 people single-handedly with time to spare in between opponents.
Like this
little dance breaks.
Yeah.
Get a hug from a friend.
Maybe you guys could agree with me, but this Royal Rumble was one of the best Royal Rumbles in the past, 3 years.
We had 2 returns. We had 2 returns. First, we had MVP, which I saw on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter that morning because they were doing the what do you call it, like the mic checks or whatever, and somebody like in a hotel like across the street caught a snapshot of his logo on the big screen.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that was spoiled ahead of time. Well, sorry, sound check. They caught it during sound check.
Yeah.
And then of course we had the rated R superstar, Edge.
Which they completely botched his first spear back into the WWE.
Was it?
When they moved the cameras out the way.
Oh yeah. The camera shot in the wrong angle. Yes.
You know, sad is the camera. Check this out. The camera shot in the wrong angle when it was live.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go back and go to like WWE's YouTube page, they showed the angle when he first gets in there. He spared Dolph Ziggler the correct way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, sure.
I wonder if they went up there and fixed it for the Royal Rumble after it went live. When did they go up there and fix it?
And then
they definitely did.
And then on like his third spear, this is like AJ's second ever botch in WWE. He tried to do the thing where he does like a backflip after the spear to like really sell it. AJ fucked up and landed directly on his shoulder, and he's going to be out for about I think they said like 4 to 6 weeks.
Do you think he's gonna make WrestleMania?
He will be back for WrestleMania. That's what they're saying. He will be back for WrestleMania. Oh, back to the injuries.
He separated his shoulder.
Concussion. Beth Phoenix got a concussion during the Women's Royal Rumble.
She was busted open.
She was on the.
She still was the best trooper in that whole Royal Rumble. That bitch bust her head open, gushing blood.
Yes.
And still wrestled damn near to the finals with a concussion.
She came in
she turned heel.
She came in at like number 8, and she was like 5th from last to get eliminated.
Yeah.
With her head bleeding for 20-something minutes, with a concussion.
Do any of y'all follow her on Twitter?
Yes, I do.
Did you see the thing she posted?
No, I'm sorry. I follow her on Instagram, not Twitter. My bad.
I'm about to say she posted a thing saying, "Me, hey babe, let's go on date night on Sunday. We both free. What do we want to do?" It says Edge, Royal Rumble, and she goes, Royal Rumble, and then they show a picture of both of them in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So you know what's funny? Because I really feel like that's how that conversation went.
Oh, we also had who was it? Mighty Molly in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh yes,
Mighty
Molly.
Yeah, not Molly Holly. We had Mighty Molly.
She kind of botched that, even though from the neck up she looked like she do cocaine.
You can't say that about her. She's very religious, spiritual.
She's a good person.
Yeah. I know some religious people that still do drugs. What that mean?
Not good girl Molly. Not good girl Molly.
Yeah, They said a lot about people with good guys in WWE, and how many of them been caught?
True.
So
okay.
She's not full time. She's not full time. She only show up for Royal Rumble.
Here's the list that Brock Lesnar eliminated. It was Elias, Eric Rowan, Bobby Roode, John Morrison, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Kofi, Cesaro, Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, MVP, Keith Lee, and Braun Strowman. Oh, Keith Lee and Brock Lesnar. That was a showdown. Brock Lesnar took a shoulder tackle for Keith Lee, made him look like $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, Bubba Ray's podcast, he even said it. He says, Brock Lesnar is not afraid of anybody. He said, but if you go back and watch that, and when Keith Lee come in the ring, he backs up and looks at him like, what the fuck is this?
Shout out to Busted Open Radio.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave LaGreca.
And Brock Lesnar was in the Royal Rumble for, 26 minutes and some change?
Hit me with the facts, man. Damn.
For 26 minutes and 23 seconds. Now get this. In 2019, Brock Lesnar had 8 matches. His 8 matches lasted for a total of 35 minutes and 13 seconds.
So this is the longest we ever seen this man in one show.
Yes, because that is an average of 4 minutes and 41 seconds per match in 2019.
Damn.
So technically he had like 12 matches in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, basically, yes. And you know how much he got paid last year?
I forgot.
$12 million.
So outlandish.
I did the math. This man.
Do you know how much Edge is getting paid for this little return?
$3 million a year.
No,
for 3 years.
$1 million a year. It's $1 million a year.
It's $1 million a year, but it's only for certain appearances. And he already got through 2 so far, and he only has 5 appearances. So he already did 2. He already did a Royal Rumble, and he already did a Raw.
And he's most likely doing Saudi Arabia or Mania. I forgot which one he's doing.
I think it was supposed to be 3 matches and 17 appearances.
Yeah,
it's only 5 matches in total. It's only 5 appearances in total, and he already did 2. So they already kind of wrote him off already with that whole Randy Orton thing until he comes back and has that match, and that'd be 3.
Yeah.
They basically gonna use him like Goldberg. He has the Goldberg Brock Lesnar package when they feel like there's the right to need him and use him, they're gonna use him. So basically, he's just gonna get paid for the year of doing nothing.
Yep.
That sucks.
I need that paycheck.
No, I want Brock's paycheck. I want to get paid $12 million to work 35 minutes. I want that job.
I want anybody's paycheck that's more than mine. How about that?
Well, yeah, that too. But you know
how fat I'll be. God damn.
X-Man Dan be the double XL man Dan.
I'm gonna need a meal for 10 and a human fan.
I can't imagine you see 10 mils, bro.
Oh, did you also realize that Roman Reigns has come in runner-up in the Royal Rumble 4 times?
I'm happy.
This is the 4th one. He's the runner-up.
But man, I'm just happy that Drew won.
Hell yeah, man! Live. New York.
And we'll jump over to Monday Night Raw.
Shout out to our boy Drew Galloway.
Yeah.
That Raw actually felt like a real Raw after Mania.
You know why? Because they started off Raw with a goddamn match. No more talking.
Yes.
Drew Galloway defeated the OC in a handicap match.
And 2 minutes and some change. That was a fast match.
I feel bad for Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. God damn.
The good brothers, yeah. The world's best tag team got jobbed by one man.
By one man band.
Hey man, look. It could be worse. The world's best tag team could have got beaten the hell out of by one man. It could have been Brock.
True. That is true.
I read a job out in a 2-minute match and go in there and take 16 suplexes and did not move.
Yeah. Then we had Mysterio versus MVP. And MVP is officially done with WWE. He said that was his farewell match.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he did that. He did that match for his son because his son's a Rey Mysterio fan.
Yeah, and he's really good friends with Rey Mysterio. That's why he said he wanted to work with Rey. Aleister Black beat a jobber. Raw Tag Team Championship.
Hold up. Before we go any further, that jobber. The other podcast I do with my friend, her boyfriend, that's his best friend that they went to high school together and graduated. He just showed me his picture the Thursday before the Rumble happened. He had just showed me his picture of him. He was like, yeah, we went to high school together, we graduated. He's like, he's a wrestler now, and he lives down in he said he lives down in Texas. And I was like, that's weird. And then I saw him on Raw, and I was like, oh shit, he just showed me his photo.
The Raw Tag Team Championship was on the line. It was Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy against Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe, who is our 3rd concussion of the weekend. So I don't even know where he got the concussion because I wasn't in the room when it happened. I came back and all of a sudden it was.
I think it was in the.
It was Kevin Owens versus 2
commercial. Because I didn't see anything.
It was before when the commercial. No, it was before the commercial when Kevin Owens jumped off the apron. Samoa Joe went through the second ropes to hit Buddy Murphy with that elbow, but the way he landed on full chest and part of his head. He didn't land on his shoulder like he normally did.
Damn.
There we go.
So he hit the ground so hard it looked like something from 2K. He hit the ground so hard like some 2K. When he fell, you could tell like something was wrong. Because when he landed, he normally gets up. He laid there for a minute. And I was like, well, I guess it's about to be a 2-on-1 because he might have hurt himself for real. And then when they came out commercial, they sent him away. I was like, he completely fucked himself up with that one.
He got hit with the 2K syndrome.
Next up,
glitched through the ropes.
Next up, Humberto Carrillo defeated Andrade in a non-title match via disqualification. And after the match, Humberto gave Andrade a DDT after pulling up the padding right onto the concrete, which now writes Andrade off of TV so he can serve his wellness violation suspension. And next up, Charlotte defeated Asuka. I don't know why they had this match, but Charlotte defeated Asuka again. That's like 4 wins of Asuka. Then we had
ready for Asuka that hasn't beat her already.
Basically, we had a 24/7 championship moment with Mojo Rawley and his new offensive lineman Riddick Moss,
which he is from NXT, so he just got called up.
Yes, he did.
He got called to be a jobber for the side, like how
he's jobbing for a jobber.
Basically,
yeah,
jobbing for a jobber that has a jobber's title.
Yes, perfectly put. Liv Morgan defeated Lana. It was surprisingly that was a decent match out of those two. I expected worse.
Move was something different.
I expected worse out of them, but I was not offended by their low end wrestling skills. Let's put it that way.
I like their attire. They looked good.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel and Black Cat.
Yeah. Eric Rowan had another jobber tonight. Edge attacked Randy Orton attacked Edge during a promo. He said let's get Rated RKO back together, and then hit him with an RKO, and then he hit him with a concerto after that, which obviously sets up a feud between these two.
Punt. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna hit with a punt when he was in the corner. He had his head down the corner. I was like, he about to hit this man with a punt. He about to write him off about at least to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Everything that took place at the end of Raw right there was perfect. It was the great heat that Randy Orton needed. And it was the great babyface push that Edge needed, but it went a little bit too long.
Yeah, they were filling time because Randy was just kind of standing there for a while. I know he was like soaking in the moment because that's what he does because he knows how to sell things like that. But at the same time, it was a little lengthy, just a little lengthy.
What I really want to know is what Randy Orton was telling Edge throughout the whole process. Like he was creeping up over here.
He probably knelt down to him and telling him what should he do next. And Edge was just probably like, look, bro, just go ahead and like put my head in the chair. And then like don't do it with a concerto or something. Like he kept kneeling down and talking to him every few seconds. I guess Edge was just directing it just the way he needed it to be.
Yep.
Which I give Randy Orton respect for.
You have to communicate in wrestling, otherwise you hurt people.
And I also give Randy Orton respect for telling Edge in his ear because I did have a source telling me that he told Edge after tonight we're gonna get some Chick-fil-A.
I would prefer Wingstop.
I don't want no more Wingstop. I kind of fucked my stomach up already from eating that.
AEW Dynamite was live from Cleveland. Mr. Moxley kicked the night off with his eye patch. He called out Les Champions, Chris Jericho, and Les Champions, not only did he bring out Inner Circle, but he brought out some hard-hitting niggas from the Bronx, the South Bronx, to back him up.
South Bronx. Speaking of the South Bronx guys that he brought out, I want to give a special shout out to my boy Joey Ace. So he was one of the guys from the group that helped out Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he looked familiar as hell.
Yo, go on Instagram, follow my boy Joey Ace. He's doing big things, baby, big things.
Yeah. Our first match was the Butcher, the Baker, and the Candlestick Maker versus the Young Bucks.
I like that one there.
You know where I got it from, right?
Of course.
Mr. Jim Cornette.
First of all, I want to call you out, Darth.
Okay.
I want to fucking call you out right now because I'm tired of this shit.
Okay.
Forever, for the longest of times, you said you fucking hate Jim Cornette.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
You said you don't like that motherfucking cracker.
No. I hate Peter Rosenberg. That's who I hate.
No. We know you despise Peter Rosenberg, but sometimes we bring up Jim Cornette. You was like, man, fuck him, and you just kept the conversation going.
No. I've been listening to Jim Cornette for like 2 years now.
Shit, I listen to Star Buckwild in the morning. I hate Star with a fucking passion. I hate dislike Buckwild like a motherfucker.
Yo, Buckwild's back in jail.
Of course,
hey, man,
he lives there. What do you mean?
Yes, thank you. You know it. You know the story. He lives in jail. He comes out to visit us here in the world. Anyway,
When he comes out on vacation. Then he just goes right back in.
Yeah.
They'd be like, we're giving you at least a month off so you can go get on the radio. Then you got to bring your ass back. You'd be like, all right, cool. That's all I need.
Now, back to the Butcher and the Blade. They have such a great gimmick, but they're getting jobbed every week. Every week.
It kind of makes me sad. Man. The Blade is such a good wrestler.
The Butcher, too.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And I forgot what I was watching, but somebody compared him to Mr. Monopoly.
Yo, he do like that. Like the Pringle Man.
Yo, that's a knee slapper.
Yes, and the Pringle Man. I heard both of those.
The first day he showed up at AEW with that eye patch on, I said, oh, wow, so Mr. Pringle got a wrestling gimmick. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
Nyla Rose beat Big Swole. That was a good match between those two.
It was a good match. But I feel fucking bad for Big Swole and all the other women in the damn division, man.
Why?
Nyla Rose is a fucking cheater.
How?
Yeah, man.
How?
Because she's fucking a man.
You can't say that.
Tired of this shit.
You can't say that. It's politically incorrect.
Yes, we can. We're a wrestling fan. We can say what the fuck we want. We don't get paid for them.
It's
Okay,
It's
politically
like goddamn man
incorrect.
fighting women. That's like China fighting all the men.
Well, now, was she fighting or
Let's not go
sucking?
there. I'm not going there with China.
Look at the
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to great China. But either give, I don't know, man. I'm done. Like, you just see the face of Big Swole, like, God damn it, she's manhandling me. I'm going home. All right, thank you. Cody Rhodes with Arn Anderson defeated Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford.
And there was a spot in the middle of the match where Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford were going to kiss near the railing, and Joey Janela just popped up in between them, and they both kissed his cheeks.
He hit him with money.
Did you hear about what happened to Joey Janela on the cruise?
What?
Oh,
Somebody got footage of him trying to come out to the ring. You know, he tried to jump on the apron and do that little slide shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh,
floor
he
was
fell.
wet.
He
Bust
fell,
his
right?
ass
Yeah.
like a baseball slide.
Yeah, now that you remind me,
Oh
I
my
did see
God.
that.
He couldn't even play that off if he wanted to.
Yeah,
If he only could play that off, he'd have to pull a Titus and just slip and slide under the ring. Like he was getting something.
he pretty much ended up under the ring because the freaking apron went up.
I was like, that's the most funniest shit ever. I was like, I got to go on the next cruise. I got to be up there just to see that shit.
Yeah.
yo, for real, man. That shit look fun.
And then next up, Dr. Britt Baker, MD.
Oh, my ears.
She buried herself in this promo. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know if she doesn't know how to be a heel, but
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Well, I'm not gonna put last week on her. I'm putting that on AEW last week because first, basically, she looked like she was out there with no material, and then they had the whole thing where JR just cut her off and they went to commercial break, even though the whole episode was pre-taped. So I'm putting last week on the company, but this week she did it to herself. That was trash.
Damn, she had a whole week.
A whole week to redeem herself, and that was trash.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, there's nothing to say. SoCal Uncensored, they came out with Lakers jerseys in their match against was it Angelo and Jack Evans? Angelico.
Yeah, they called them a new name, Hybrid 2.
Yeah, there you go.
What was their name before?
I don't remember.
I don't think they gave them a tag name in AEW yet.
Yeah?
I don't think they've had a tag name yet in AEW.
I don't know. Those colors got to go, though. That green is too much.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look good.
And this is where I fell asleep because I was freaking tired. I missed the main event, Private Party versus Santana and Ortiz. Oh, sorry. Private Party and Darby Allin versus Santana Ortiz and Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
It was all right.
It was all right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like knocked out too.
Like, I know Moxley came out like at the end of the match. I saw that like the highlight.
Man, I don't even remember that match because it's a thing called I had to go get food. So yeah, I left and I came back. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot the shit was still on. So that's my fault. I'll probably watch it later just to watch that last match.
Darby Allin was looking so good in this match. Yeah, he killed it. Shout out to Darby Allin, man. He never like showed any signs of fatigue in his wrestling. All right, what we got next?
Darby Allin.
I got a question.
You go ahead.
I got a question before we go any further. How long is fucking the Velveteen Dream going to be out before he ever come back?
Actually, somebody was just.
I don't know what his injury is. I don't know. I know he got injured and he's been gone ever since.
Neither do I, but Well Culture today was talking about Velveteen Dream. They were saying when he comes back, he should immediately be put up against Keith Lee.
He should. He deserves his match that he never really fully got. But I don't know how NXT rules work for, the main roster. Once you lose the belt, you got to start all over from scratch. AKA, you never get another title shot again.
Mm-hmm. Which I would like to see Velveteen and Keith Lee because I think it's good. It's a good contrast of styles.
Well, at this point right now, I just want to see a Fatal 4 where you give me Keith Lee, Dijakovic, Aaron Priest, and fucking Velveteen Dream, and just watch these motherfuckers just go all over the ring.
Oh, shout out to George F in the chat. This week he sent me some news article here about WWE pretty much firing two of their corporate people.
Yes. I was going to bring that up after NXT, but we'll do it now. Yeah, two of the top executives at WWE, the chief financial officer and chief what's the other one? Revenue officer were both let go after 8-10 years, something like that. Vince McMahon cited difference in opinion as far as moving forward with the company. So right now, the only executives on the board of directors are Vince McMahon himself, Kevin Dunn, and Paul Levesque, aka Triple H.
So do you guys see a trend going on here?
What trend would that be?
The trend is every time they hit a quarter within the year, and they have to answer to the TV executives and all that stuff about why they're not getting good ratings. Always fire someone and blame it on them. Before it was...
That's the way of corporate America.
Writers,
when something goes wrong, you blame somebody else and fire them.
It was the writers before. Then they brought on Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff. And then they got Eric Bischoff because they said that it was his fault that the writing, wasn't going good. And now, since their numbers are not looking right, or across the board, they're getting rid of the executives.
It's come to a point where not only TV in general is down, which is clear because every network and every time slot is not getting anywhere close to the amount of viewers that they used to get. Even when you have major TV series like Power or I don't know, I don't watch TV anymore. What the hell is on TV anymore?
Mrs.
Power, yeah. That's even getting rated the way it is.
But just
Power,
any of these big cult following shows are not getting the kind of views that Lost got, or The Sopranos, or
Oz, The Wire,
yeah, exactly.
True Blood.
Nothing right now is getting those kind of ratings anymore because people don't watch TV like they used to. The streaming.
Everybody stopped watching TV as soon as Game of Thrones went off the air. That was it for people watching on TV.
The era of streaming and on demand has killed TV. So when you come to a niche product like wrestling, not only are people being driven away by bad content on the programming, you also have I'll watch it later. I'll watch it on the app. Yada yada yada. So.
Yeah,
the WWE can't guarantee numbers to the networks like they used to.
Right.
Like, for example, with the Fox deal, they were guaranteeing Fox 3 million viewers a week. I don't think they've hit 2.5 million yet on Fox other than the opening week.
Opening week and last Friday are the two closest times they have gotten close to their exact numbers. Everything else has been under what their numbers have been since they first started in last week's episode.
And during the World Series, SmackDown was actually below 2 million. They were doing like 1.8 millions the week of the World Series. Then there was the week of Christmas. They did like 1.8 million. So they kept coming up with these convenient excuses as to why we're not even getting to our average because all this other stuff is going on.
Let me tell you right now, what's in WWE getting the most views that ain't even a regular TV show, and that's Backstage in the Bump. They're getting the most views. You know why? Because they're short, straight to the point, no bullshit. People telling how they feel about it, goes off the air.
People allowed to
There's nothing else to it.
Letting people speak without a script. It's interesting.
Like, I think WWE should just finally sit down and be like, look, you got Kevin Owens, you got Samoa Joe, you got Seth Rollins, you got all these guys that been working with y'all for a while. But in the Indies, they had a voice, they had a mouthpiece, they can speak, they know how to attract people saying the right stuff they need to say it. Just let them fucking just get on the mic, let them just say whatever the fuck they feel like. You're not bleeping out shit no more.
Yeah.
So why not just let them just go at it? Like AEW, if you listen to Dean tell you about it, you listen to like the Young Bucks talk about it, there's no real script back there. They just come up with an idea, they pitch it, motherfuckers say go out there and try it, they do it, they like it, they don't. So
that's how magic happens.
You get yourself over.
That's NXT. That's what NXT is.
Like for example, Britt Baker, she's failed 2 weeks in a row. Now, hopefully they try something different with her now.
I think she need to call up Adam Cole and ask him for some advice. Fuck that.
Yeah.
He's probably giving her the bad advice.
I was trying to come up with a sex joke there, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Nah. So it's easy to come up with a joke with that. It's easy to come up with a joke with that. All she had to do is ask for some advice. You just tell her to put that same face she did on when he went through that table.
Oh yeah.
I was just looking it up, totally off topic because we already finished talking about it. But yeah, if you want to get some stocks for WWE, it's $48.88 a stock.
Yeah, I think the stock dropped like $20 in the last week or something.
It was supposed to be like 70 something. It was 100 April 2019.
Wow, it's dropped that much in a year.
I think their stock dropped for that damn super expensive ass fucking WWE merch they be selling off and on now.
Well, what happens is you have your fucking you have your talent stuck in Saudi Arabia, and you're getting stories getting put out that you're not treating your talent right and not giving them proper benefits and shit. That's what happens.
Dude, this next Saudi Arabia thing,
which is
going to go down so bad because so many main roster people already told Vince they're not going back.
Yep.
Well, I guess they're gonna sign some people.
Nah, I think Vince gonna just go into NXT and dig in there and go get Keith Lee and them and just have them go over there and beat up some regular motherfuckers and say yes to it.
And that's when we see the Ultimate Warrior return for the Saudis.
You can also bring back Stardust.
That's when Chris Benoit meets the plays from the rafters and everybody just looks around.
And also, they actually showed the start date of XFL,
which is February 13th or something.
It starts. All right. It says the XFL 2020 schedule, a 79-day sprint from kickoff to the championship game, starts Saturday, February 8th
There you go.
When the DC Defenders host the Seattle Dragons at 2 p.m. on ABC.
Which is next Saturday. Because
it's on ABC? Jesus.
Yeah. This Sunday is the Super Bowl.
Get that.
And following Saturday, XFL starts.
Awesome.
I'm cool with that. So the NFL can pick up some more people like they did last time.
Well, just to cover,
I'm kind of excited.
Just to cover the end of NXT, which we got away from. Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, the Broserweights, defeated Grizzled Young Veterans to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Tournament Classic, and they will get a guaranteed
give them opportunity for a tag team title shot that was never given
tag team title shot
in this whole tournament.
Yep.
It was never said to give it in because the Undisputed Era was already in the damn tournament. So why did they won?
Yeah, that was silly. That they just added it at the end. For the NXT UK Tag Champions were in the tournament too.
I know. I didn't understand that either. We also got Keith Lee having a match against Dijakovic for the North American title after they had that little talk at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm okay with, but I like them too, even though we got to see them at Pro Wrestling Magic way before they both got signed, but still, no, enough is enough. Oh, it also reminds me, before we go, remember Anthony from Pro Wrestling Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reached out to me and asked me what we still doing this, and if we want to start going back to free shows again.
Looks like Dark is the only one that could attend.
Mind you, they just had a show last week, Thursday. Gangrel was there.
Oh, word?
Nice.
Yeah, they changed their whole look. Now they don't come out through the side curtain no more. They have a walk path like AEW with the little ramp, the higher level one. They got one of those, and they come from off the stage or walk down that way. That night, bro, at least that place was packed. There was people standing in there from around the seats watching that jump from beginning to end.
Yeah, too bad I work on Saturday nights, which they have most of the show on Saturday nights.
See if he wants to do some promoting with us. So, hit him up.
I'm about to say, y'all can hit him up and see, because he acted immediately, because he hit me up and was like, you still doing the podcast? I was like, we are, under a different name. He was like, what? And I sent it to him, and he was like, yeah, I'm back. So y'all let me know if y'all want to do some shows, some interviews, anything. You let me know, and I got you.
Well, I guess we're sending Darth on some assignments.
If I'm not working.
If he's not working.
If I'm not working.
Maybe you are working. You know you ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump away from driving for your job there.
No, actually my house is closer. That's like 5 minutes from my house.
See, I might even show up there, get an interview, and go home.
I might even consider driving down there if it's on a Friday night.
I'm trying to see when the next match is, and if it's somewhere close to me coming up there, I'll go straight over there.
Oh, fuck, we're going to be here on Friday night.
Well, gentlemen.
If it's Saturday, it's cool.
It's been a pleasure to speak with you tonight.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and joining us to the Ultra Heels Wrestling Podcast, yes?
I'm Dark Messiah, Mr. DM. Find me in your mama's DMs.
Alex the motherfucking Hill, the Stan Lee podcast, and forever and always fuck the revival.
And it's your homeboy, X-Man Damn is not a sham. It's the real X-Man Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fam.
We out.